destroy their own home. And
you are watching Trending Blogs with UB.
They tell you, no, don't marry a second wife. Why they weaponize your children here? You got, like for me now, I'm retiring back home in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, I'm going back to Nigeria. I'm not going to be here. Yeah, I've had enough of, you know, this lonely. Look at the front of my house. It's so quiet. In a day, you might see only 10 people pass. Is that the life? Is that what you call life?
No.
Now you're raising my children. You're not teaching them. I'm just saying, you're not teaching my children our language. You don't even. You see, most of these women. Let me tell you, men, so that you know. If you don't know it now. Look at the order of priority in their lives. If you don't know it. Their children. Once the children come, number 2, their parents. Number 3, their siblings. Number 4, their best friends. You come at number 5. Hello, if you want to learn it, learn it. You come at number 4 or number 5. Your family does not make it into their order of priority. Your family, if you're either number 4 or number 5, you compete with their best friends. Then number 6 is your family. That is if your family ever makes it. Imagine the abomination. Tonda babudu, alakubuku nebu no, alakubuku. A man will suffer, bring his children here to go, and all you do is poison them. A man, I will go home. You mean I go home? My children will not be coming to visit me. My children, this is what you people are doing. And you tell me I'm insulting women. Turn that over there. I didn't want to get that boy, begin to talk to that boy because I don't do that kind of a thing. That is how I'm talking down on women. That you come here to weaponize children.
That guy might be he might be one of them that live in the house of a woman, you understand, that they are feeding, and maybe the wife that is there. That's why he's trying to protect the women.
Do you know every day, my brother? I've said this over time here. Every day.
The law in my house. The law in my house.
Do you know that every day, every day, these women, none of them comes to TikTok to talk about how to be good wives? Did you see the topic that they were discussing there? Did you see? Is it any use? Just a woman came on TikTok to put up a topic. Is it good to build a house in the village? Just think about a topic. How wicked these people are. Enemies that we are living with.
The people that do you know what the worst thing? The people you are living in their country didn't even love you. They didn't love you. The law in my house, my brother, listen, my wife and my kids are here with me. But the law in my house is that nobody speak any other language except Igbo language in my house. 1. Second, every holidays, everybody must go back home. I don't care the kind of work you do. If you don't like it, go. Listen, this time we need to talk to these women.
These rebels are telling you don't marry a second wife.
They are losing it.
Don't marry a second wife.
Listen, let me tell you one thing.
All they do now,
I'm a Christian, bro. I'm a Christian. But you see, when a woman messed up, I encourage a man to go back home and marry and build another home. I don't fucking care.
My brother, that is where we start.
Build another home. I can't suffer because I find that Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working, and I decided to bring the family here to give them a good life and a good education. Nigeria, for instance, that someone is doing law or doing medicine, it will be in school more than 14, 15 years because of the strike. I decided to bring them here to have a better life and a complete study. No breaking of the study. And tomorrow, and the woman will say that because of that, and I'm here, and my children, is bullshit. It's bullshit. Start telling them. I support you 100,000 times. I'm at the top doing rubbish because they bring them in abroad. What nonsense.
You have no right as a woman. You have no right.
Machedo,
you have no right. You have no right. All these men don't vex.
So again, like I said, as I said, Mario, please go ahead, sir. Where's Mario? Please go ahead, sir.
So I'm here. When I entered that life, I heard them saying saying apologize, and I was like, what's going on? Then this guy was just really curses. I just thought, like, what could Mr. S see that is causing this commotion? Until you have explained now, and I found out that you didn't say something wrong.
My brother, didn't you notice that when I was asking him to say exactly what I said? That
he didn't even say it. He was insulting you.
Couldn't.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something, my guy. Boss, let me tell you something, please. People need to pay you before you go on their platform. I think
exactly. I wanted to ask
you are too available. That's why they are
exactly, my brotder.
I'm telling you, you're too available
because
you are very supportive. You support everybody's platform, and they will go there and they will start disrespecting you. You know, going everywhere sometimes it's not. Sometimes they don't deserve it. Okay, please.
Happy weekend.
Don't let these people keep disrespecting you.
No, of course, now that was not called for now. Somebody that would not even know, somebody that does not know where he's coming from. That we already know is not the man of his house. If he's already saying that he cannot go to Africa, that Nigeria is not his home, then already he has sold his birthright. He's not man enough. Then that kind of person that was saying
because the prophet is not value in his house. When you go everywhere, they will now start losing value. I know you want to support some people's platform.
Exactly, and he was saying that they lost a lot of views. That since they lost a lot of views,
when you came in, the view got to 600 views. Okay,
it was just funny.
Came in there, so please don't just give out your advice.
I said what I said, which is, again, thank God that you saw it here, that the only way I insulted a woman was asking a question. Your husband, you said your children are going to, she said she bought a house. I think she was attacking a BMA at that point. She said she bought a house here, right? She bought a house here. And they were saying, no, my children are not going back to Nigeria. They are going to die here. My grandchildren are going to die here. I asked a question. I didn't want to ask the lady a question at all. I didn't want to ask her. I asked the question, is your husband in support of his children? Are your husband, this is where I asked, are your husbands not, in support of their children not going back to Nigeria? That was the only question I asked. That was all. I didn't say anything. I didn't disgrace anybody. I didn't insult anybody. I think
it's not just that question. They have lots of grievances before then, I guess. Because the message you preach here hurts most of those women. So I didn't expect less. So when it happened, I already knew that
they were single mothers,
exactly, because we always tell them that they are not doing this.
So divorced women, I love you. What I preach to you here will help you. If you like your children, which I always also said, your children, if you weaponize your children and don't let them understand where they come from, what will happen in the future, in the next 2 generations? Your children will be posting pictures on the internet, asking if anybody knows their grandfather. It's going to happen. It's already happening. They will be on the internet. So see, my brother Mario and Gladiator, thank you so much for your kind words. I don't bother about insults. I don't bother about anybody insulting me. It doesn't mean anything to me. But it's good that we say the truth. So that's why I said I'm not going to shy away from saying the truth. You see what I said? Again, if I also see a platform where those kind of things are being preached, I will still go into that platform again and say exactly the same thing.
I trust you.
I'm not, insult. Look at me. Look at Walker. Look at me. My belly is going inside, which is the most important thing. Look at me. I'm still looking. Look. Walker's looking sharp. Yeah,
of course.
I'm looking very sharp. Yeah, I'm looking. My belly is beginning to go. By the time my six-pack, so I was talking about my lips. So guys, so for those ladies abusing me, calling me names, yeah, I don't bother about insult. Whatever you say about me doesn't change.
This is not the first time I've seen you challenging them, but they are not serious about it. It should be a discussion. If people disagree, you agree.
What matters so much is that she's growing to become a very good woman. Yeah.
Okay.
And growing in the way I want her to grow. Email. Thank you. That is what matters. I don't listen to. So that the most important thing to this girl is that daddy is here, raising her, and the big brother, when he comes down, is that daddy is raising them here. To those of you who have destroyed your marriages, sorry, your character destroyed your marriage. Your character destroyed your marriage. Marriage doesn't destroy by itself. I'll continue to say it till Jesus Christ comes. Your character destroyed your marriage. And this is the character you show on TikTok. If you're expecting me to come here and to say something different, you're joking. In fact, according to Unfiltered, my message will be intensified. Look at me and I find man.
Can I say something? I love you.
Advocate. How is my lips? They say
I'm married. I'm not looking at your lips. I said I love your program, man. I've been coming here and it makes me laugh. And sometimes I disagree with some of the things you say. That is constructive criticism.
Yeah, you have a brain. Yes. You have a brain. You're a human being. You shouldn't agree with me 100%. No.
You understand? But you see, I learn a lot here in the sense that, especially the day you engage Nina, I remove cap for you. I like intelligent men. I remove cap the way you diagnose the whole thing. That was the day I saw what you're made up of. And I like it. And I kept on coming here. I've been glued here. That day you engaged me for almost 5 hours. Even I was driving to work, I'm listening to you. So it's sad that we have a D generation women. You see, I've been attacked many times on TikTok because I'm talking about men, stop bringing women into Western world. Men, African men, stop bringing them. And they attack me. That, why am I talking like that? I shouldn't be talking like that. I'm destroying Nigerian women. I say, yes, the moment we voice out of their attitude, there will be a change. That if we keep covering their bad behaviors, the country will not change and the people will not realize what they're doing. You see, you bring in a woman who has children for you. At the end, the marriage is broken. The children, you see that they are in prison. Go to prison. You see a lot of black kids in prison. Why? Because of father figure missing. You see, and when you speak, they are attacking you. When you speak, they are attacking you. Why? Because the truth is bitter. You see? So coming here and seeing you really voicing out the truth, I'm happy. I'm very happy because I'm being attacked by women. A lot of Nigerian men are in mental health facility. They've taken their houses. They've taken their children. They cannot see their children. But because men cannot speak up, most of them are sick. So when I see a man strong voicing out, I'm happy to see that. That's great achievement for me. Thank you so much. That's all I can say.
Thank you,
thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That is a wonderful one.
I
disagree.
I disagree.
Let's start. Thank you so much for those kind words. Unfortunately, X is not changing his approach. Yeah, I'm not changing what I say. What I said is the truth. The thing I said here is the truth. What I said on the platform is the only thing is that you're saying your children are going to die here. Now look at the topic they were discussing on the platform. A woman is asking, is it good to build a house in the village? These are the kind of topics. They are not discussing how to be good wives. They are not discussing how to improve themselves as wives. The only thing they discuss how to teach men how to be husbands, how men are failing, how men did this, how men did this. None of them sets up a platform to talk about how to be good wives. And you're asking me, I married you. The reason why I married you, please, women, please, our women, listen to this. The reason why we marry is to procreate and extend our lineage. That is the primary reason why we marry. I am an only son. My father's compound is going to be waste. And you're telling me, and I'm seeing that the children we have here, these children we have here, these people are white people. And that is why I encourage any man, if you're going back home and you want to marry another wife, marry. After all, this nonsense monogamy, which has failed in the Western world, it's not our culture. You know, men have become so, what you saw there, you see, the people that were cheering that boy up were women. What women are doing, it's difficult to say a woman like this woman who spoke now. What you see now today is women are the ones telling men our culture. Women, if you hear a woman come and talk about, you know, what marriage is, you know what marriage is, or you hear them talk about who a man is. This is, you know, that is not what who a man is. That is not how a man should lead. And I'm asking, when last were you a man? When last did you lead? And you're even telling them about yourself. They say, no, it's not true. It's not true. Guys, unfortunately, you met your match here. 1,001 insults do not move me. They do not move me. You see here, we die here in saying the truth. No woman I married will tell me how to run my home. Now, and if you do nonsense, I marry another woman. As simple as that. So one thing is that you people are fair. You know, men are afraid to say what I say. Yeah? And I'm encouraging you, if your wife messes up with this nonsense here, go and marry back home. Go and marry back home. Enough of women women we married telling us what to do. As what? UK back walk, America back walk. It's either you do, see, men must begin to talk. It's either you run, my brother that spoke here, I love you, Uchenna. You do life according to my government, how I decide to run the home. Not you. Not you. You don't give names to my children. I give names to my children. I decide. I have the final word in what happens in a home as a man. We've allowed these women too much, and they are running amok, honestly. Imagine a woman that the only mistake, the only thing I committed was that I said, is the father of the children in agreement with you that the children will not go back home? Is the father of the children in agreement with you that the grandchildren will not go back home? Please explain it to me. Is that how I insulted women? Is that how I insulted a woman? Is that how I insulted? Ladies, somebody said you're being biased. I don't care about what you feel. I don't care about your feelings. I'm being honest with you. How you feel as a woman in terms of what I'm talking about, it means nothing to me that my children are going to die here. That is an abomination. I don't care about what you feel. I don't do emotions. So you insult me till tomorrow doesn't change anything. That men have been your footstools for a long time, and men are taking back power. We are taking back power unapologetically. There is no longer an apology to be a man in 2026. There is no more an apology to be a man. Now, do you know the foolishness in this whole thing is that women have the right to say whatever they want to say. Women have the right, to spew such an abomination. What that lady said is an abomination in Igbo, in Africa. You are women that have the right to spew anything that comes out of their mouth. Now you're telling a man how to talk.
Block this Willie, sir. Block him. He has started his thought. I don't know what Willie had or whatever.
No. I mean, he needs to continue hearing this. They don't need to block anybody.
He's a man, not a woman.
No. There's no need. There's no need. I don't even bother. He's gonna continue hearing the message. So we are not. I am unapologetic. No woman is gonna run my home. No woman is going to dictate for a man again. If you're an Igbo man, an African man, you come to my platform, go and take back power. If she doesn't want to marry another person, I said it. No more. They say what they want to say, but you don't have the right to say what you want to say. If she not agree, or she marries herself or goes back to go and marry her brother, that time has passed. So if you're going to even see, this is the original ex is back. I think because I was gentle. You just imagine a woman saying what she wants to say, but I can't say what I want to say. I need to talk the way you want me to talk. Just the worst part of it is that the girl I looked up the girl that was telling me that I don't know how to talk. A child whose father failed. Many of you, your father has failed. If your father didn't fail you, you wouldn't be coming to tell a man like me how to talk. Your father failed. And this is why you're breaking your marriages all over the place. And you come on TikTok and claim victim. Robin Hood. You broke your marriage. You broke your marriage because of your rebellion. You're doing right. You're telling a man how to behave. You're telling a man how to lead. But you don't make any effort to learn how to be a wife. And this is why I tell men, be the head of your homes. I'm telling you, you're doing love, whatever it means. I don't know where it comes from. You're doing here, you're doing love. We came together. Be the head of your home. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. You marry these people. If they come in, they do as you say. If you don't want, see, for me, I know they do. You don't want, you go your way. I marry another person. I'm in my house talking. It's no threat. I'm not threatening anybody. If for you, any day you begin to tell me how to run my home, that is the end. I marry another person. Men have become cowards. You see, why I didn't talk to that boy. Why I didn't talk to that boy was that I don't do insult. That's something I don't do, to go into somebody and I, calling each other names. No, I wouldn't do that. But again, guys, ladies, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. You just think about it, that you have the right to say what you want to say. But men don't have the right to say what they want to say. So the only way I talk a woman down is I ask the question, is your husband in agreement that your children will die here, that his children are not going home? Is he in agreement that his children will no longer go back to their country? Is that how I sorry, Julie, he said, but you can insult your wife. I don't insult my wife. I say the truth. When you marry, if you've given birth to 2, 3, 4 children in business analysis, when we are looking at your value, we look at your scrap value. Julie, I'm talking to you. We look at your scrap value. Your scrap value. No woman who has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children is brand new. Okay? No woman who has had 1, 2, 3. You want to just continue. People continue massaging your useless ego, and they don't tell you the truth, and you just begin to. You think that after having 4 children or 3 children, you're still brand new, and we don't need to talk about it. No, you're not. If I'm going to see, well, who goes to buy a brand new car at the cost of a car that has been used by 5 people? Or that has been dropped engine 4 times. What nonsense are you talking about? I'm here to joke with you. You think I'm here to joke with you? I'm not here to do your nonsense. Your political correctness, we're not doing it anymore. If it's either you want to be a wife, or you marry yourself, or you go and marry your father. That is it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Men are now walking on eggshells. You people can come to TikTok, open your mouth, say anything you want to say to the men. What that lady committed is an atrocity. You people, the same sense, are busy pinning children that are not our children on us. DNA tests show. Every day you come on TikTok and talk about cheating. Every day you come on TikTok and talk about cheating. We are asking you now, if they ask you to go and do DNA test on your first child, you begin to run away. You're blackmailing men, intimidating them. See, that has gone. That era has gone. That era. You people still, these Nigerian women, have the second highest rate of paternity fraud in the world. Second highest rate of paternity fraud in the world. 3 out of your 4 children. A man came to my platform last week. or early this week. A man, I'm not telling you tales. A man came to my platform this week and told me that he did a DNA test this week and told me that out of his 4 children, that 3 do not belong to him. Here on TikTok, a man came to my platform this week, early this week, to tell me that 3 out of his 4 children, he did DNA test and realized that 3 out of his 4 children do not belong to him.
Whose fault is that, bros?
Yet every day you come on TikTok and open a platform, men are cheating, they are cheating, whatever cheating means. We are no longer accepting that nonsense from you people. We are no longer accepting that behavior from you people. Men are now speaking up. Men have been under your shadow for a long time. I will not bring you in as a wife and you come into my home to dictate what happens. It will not happen. You don't want to get out. We marry another person. As simple as that. Enough of the nonsense. You can say whatever you want on TikTok. Whenever a man talks, he becomes a misogynist. So let me tell you something. I'm a misogynist. I'm a narcissist. I'm controlling. I'm toxic. I'm a chauvinist. Whatever. All these things. Whenever a bandit describes me like that, I know that I am a man. So if you are here and you haven't been described as this, you're not leading well. I am the leader of my home. Thank you, Matt. Unless there's anybody who lives on top of my building, I live from here to heaven. No woman will tell me how to talk. Enough of your nonsense. Enough of your nonsense. I pity that boy. I don't get involved in. He's a little boy, so I'm not going to insult him. Get out there, and I don't do that. But again, if you want to, you see, men, go back home and conquer your homes. Go and dominate your homes. That is rule over your homes. That is what the biblical God says. The biblical God in the book of Genesis chapter 3 verse 16 said, and your husband shall rule over you. But you be ruling over men. Men are now afraid to talk. I am no longer, I don't care, but I don't know who says it. I don't know her. The guy is with me. Madam, you're not going to tell me how to lead. Somebody says, prayer and the prophetic says, rule with wisdom. It is not in your place. If you don't like how I rule, go and marry yourself. Simple. Madam, we are back. The men are back. The men are back. So
can I say something, sir?
Yes, sir, Mr. J. So please, for your attention, anywhere you see me, I'm officially a narcissist. I'm controlling. I'm toxic.
You are doing well. I'm
chauvinistic. I am. You see what? Thank you, Scott. Whatever you call me, you're 100% correct. But you see, for me to begin to dance to you people's tune, especially the divorced broken women. No, I'm not going to do that. If you are a divorced woman, I respect you. But once you come on TikTok and start telling other women to leave their marriages, I will go for you straight away. Once you come on TikTok and begin to demonize African men, I'll go for you straight away. Once I hear you begin to weaponize young ladies from getting married, I go for you straight away. I know they tolerate banditry, marital. My tomahawk missile is with me all the time. If you're a rebel, I use ballistic missile. If you are a bandit, I use tomahawk straight away on you. So that bandit that dropped from the marriage, is it a woman that dropped? I don't know her name, Mary K or Mary J. That is a bandit coming to weaponize other women to tell them that their children should not go home, that their children will die here. That is a man's children. Remember this. Please remember this, that this is a man's children. Please, I want you to remember this. My children are going to die here. My children they're even asking questions. Why should you build a house in the village? But remember, this is a man's children, a man's only hope. My 4 children are my only hope. These are the children that will come to my village, dig a hole in the ground and put me and surround my coffin as I did for my father. These are my hope. Then one wicked bandit comes on TikTok to begin to weaponize other women. Oh, my children are going to die here. They are not going back to Nigeria.
I think, sorry, sir. I don't
Mr.
know.
Alex, let me quickly say something. Mr. X, I don't know if you give me 2 minutes to
Just give us little time.
Mario, so that round up so that
there are these Gen Zs that are down there. The people that cannot wash their pants, they will come here and they are telling a grown man that is not talking well because your father's failed. Most of you there writing rubbish. Your father failed. Some of you do not know who is the head of your own family. Some of you do not even know who is the head of your own family. If it's your father, if it's your mother. You come here and say it's equal. It's not in your generation. It's only this your Gen Z generation that we hear this nonsense. You will not listen. You come here and argue.
Please. Mario,
they are not married. The ones that are not married will come here and argue and tell you, "Oh, man, is not talking."
Mario, let me give you this point, please. Mario, I want you to think about it. That I struggled. I came here, did masters. Masters, did other masters. I've been struggling all my life here to give my children
the best.
And I go back to Nigeria in the next 5 to 10 years. My children will not come to see me because of a woman who has weaponized them. Mario, please think about it.
That's terrible.
Mario, think about it. Did I show you, Mario? Did I show you the picture of a professor of electronics engineering in Lagos?
No.
The wife went to Australia. The wife went to Australia to do a mogo and never came back. If you see the man, it's like a madman on the street. I have
Just imagine. Just imagine that. You know, the host that you guys are seeing, if you don't know him, if you are writing rubbish and you don't know him, has been married for more than 13 years. His family is together. The wife is in that house.
18.
So when he speaks, we listen. I listen to him. I'm a married man, and I listen to him very well because he teaches me a lot, some things, and I use it in my family, and it's working very well. You understand? But what you people want, you people are looking for men that you can push around, men that will be women with you, co-wives. That's what you people want. Most of the Gen Zs that are there writing rubbish. Your father failed you. Your fathers failed you. You will come here and write. Some of them will say they hate their father. Only in this generation. You come here and say all kinds of rubbish, and we'll listen. We'll let people type all this. With time, do you know what? There will be a day you buy a book in 40 years' time, and guess what? That book will be written by X. It will be your problem. It will be your solution. And what you see in that book is the things that he's saying now that you will see after you have failed and fucked yourself up. After like 25 years, you will not be reading that book. You people will not listen. You have to listen. All we are saying, all the things I am in support, what that Mr. S is saying is that keep your marriage together. When it fails, the next generation, the children that you are bringing up will be affected. Keep it together. That's what we are saying. Let's try and make it work. But some of you will say it's pointless. You understand? Some of you, every little thing you want to break your marriage. You want you and your man to drag shoulders. Who wants to marry another man? If you are not submissive,
hold on. Bex, B-E-C-S, you're insulting somebody's mother. That is unacceptable on my platform. You are insulting somebody's mother. That is unacceptable on my platform.
Most of these people that are here, they are Jesus. I
have an 86-year-old mother. I have an 86-year-old mother, and I wouldn't want you to insult her. So I don't know whose mother you're insulting. That will no longer be tolerated one more time. No. So you can banter with anybody. You can call anybody whatever names you want to call.
If you are not married, you have no business here. First, if you are not thinking of raising a family, bringing a family, you have no business in this platform. You understand? In fact, we can put a restriction and say if you are below 25, fuck off. Mind my language anyway. But still, we allow people to come here to listen, and you come here and say all kinds of rubbish. You will not listen. It's just simple. Most men these days do not want this kind of people that you are praising. We are not equal as married. As a man and wife, we do not agree that we are equal. You understand? A woman is supposed to be submissive. That is how it's supposed to be. That's the nature of it. And if you are married to a man, you should know how you use that submissiveness to get whatever you want in that marriage. They preach this things every day, but people will come here and you not listen. Imagine the topic that Mr. is angry about, that somebody is saying that the wife, they should not build home. Is it good to build a house in the village? If that makes sense. Only women, because they think about only themselves. At the end, most of these ladies will not go home with their man. When it's time, we have seen it, a lot of them. I've seen men here who say, I want to retire home and the wife is not going back with them. How does it make you feel as a young man listening to me when you get to that age and your wife refuses to follow you home? Because all that,
they said I'm on the swivel chair, so I just came to my office so that you can see me more on my. And those of them who are annoyed about, you see my lips is getting red. I'll even make it to be more red now. I'm in my office now so that I can even be on my swivel chair. He said the X, feels big on his swivel chair. So boy, I'm on my swivel chair again. Yeah. And the worst part of it is that I bought an executive chair that has you can actually bring it. I can even sleep on it. Yeah. So let me show the body so that you can try to get that kind of job. Have you seen it? And the boy is he here so that you can see this swivel chair. I just have to show him. The things are normal. Even it has even where you can. I'm going to even show it has a rest. You can actually let me show you. It's like a pure executive. So where is the boy? So that he can see the chair he's complaining about. So this is my office chair, so that if you can.
So, let me quickly tell them this thing.
Hold on, make I show the boy my chair so that because he's worried about the chair. Yeah, he said there's a chair.
Can you see this? The office chair from home office.
You can even so you see you can even stretch your legs and do all sorts of things. So he was complaining about the chair. He said I feel big. I feel big in my office chair. So I'm just trying to show him. If he wants to see more of it,
so let me conclude so somebody else can speak. You understand? When your people will say submission comes naturally. See, as a girl, if you are getting married and you're not ready to submit, then you are not ready. If you decide to marry a man, even that man is a drunkard, you are supposed to be submitted to him. You are supposed to submit to him. Listen, as a woman, if you are hearing me, if you marry any man, a broke man, a useless man, as far as you decide to marry that man, Oga, madam, most especially, you will submit. If you don't want to submit, do not get married to that man. It's just simple. I don't know.
What is she submitting? What exactly is she submitting?
Okay. And it's not even, this submission thing is not even something too difficult to talk about. There's no special thing that you're submitting. There's no special thing. Men just want you to listen and do your duty. Your duty is the most important thing. I tell my wife every day, when she says love you, I just say I love you too, because that's what she wants to hear. But you know what I'm more concerned? Today is my anniversary, for instance. I didn't post any picture. My wife was saying, you didn't post any picture. You didn't. I said, okay, should I not tell the world that I'm married, that today is so and so years that I've been married? Should I do you think that is something that is freaking me? My concern is that I'll do my duty as a man, as a husband, then do your duty as a wife. The submission we are talking about is doing your duty as a wife. It doesn't demand too much. You don't have to die for the man. Do your duty as a wife. It's just simple. Identify it and do it. I have said it, most of you in 20 years' time, you buy a book. And the problem, your solution will be these things that I was saying today. Someone else can talk.
Okay, let me just just some few words, and I'll be listening. One thing I believe is that everyone should know their roles. The woman should know their role as a wife in the house and what is expected of them. Like you mentioned, submissiveness. How many of them want to submit to the copy what to the Western lifestyle is what is killing a lot of them here. We know how marriages used to be back home. You will enjoy yourself. Yeah. Look at the women we have here, the ladies we have here. We have more single ladies and even married ones that are with their husbands here. So what you need to do as a wife, just listen, follow instruction, do what is expected of you. Let the man play their own roles. We all know the women, they have their own backside, and the men too, they have their own backside. We understand, but you as a woman, you should know your role. You are your responsibility to build the home, not for you to rub shoulder with your husband. That can't work. Church home cannot work. We all know. We can see from the Western world what we are seeing, things around us here. It doesn't work. It's not working well. Even them, they say they are not okay with it, but the system designed it that way. If you tire, if the thing is not working, everybody go their way. But look at our parents, look at our mothers, our grandmothers. Look at the way they live their life. They stay together in unity, in love. Anyone you cannot submit to, don't marry. If you know that you cannot come down from your horse as a woman, stay where you are. Stay that horse, they drive out for your papa house. They right down there. So know that very well. Submissiveness, love, patience, understanding. Know your role as a woman in the house. You know what is expected of you. Some of them, I'm thinking the problem with them is that they want to rule, they want to control the homes. No matter what your money, no matter your achievement, no matter your whatever you have achieved, still know your role as a wife in the house. We've heard of cases where some women, they are good in career and everything. They marry someone who is lesser than them. They still obey that person, submit to that person, and they have a wonderful home. Just know your role as a woman in the house and work with your husband, no matter what that man, no matter as bad that man is. We know sometimes the men too, they can be so somehow, but you should know who you are getting him with, so that the home will be better. You can't raise that child alone as a single mother. We know that some of them do, but they struggle through life. The man have their own role to play in the life of that young man, that young girl. So let's try, be patient, and work together as a family. So, sir, I know sometimes the men too, they do sometimes misbehave. But before you marry that man, please shine your eye, because that person you are going to live your life.
Sir, I see the children insulting me, yeah. Until you have children at this age, yeah, that over 6 feet, then I should not come and learn from you. So when you have kids who have grown to this level, then come and teach me. I'm not going to learn. I see, guys, I'm also very, very clear about it. Yeah? I am unapologetic about what I say on TikTok. Okay? Now, please explain to me how I'm going to learn from children on TikTok. How I'm going to learn from children. Person, what still they knack commercially. Person that is still into commercial knacking. Yeah, I need to learn from you. I have kids who that guy is over 6 feet. Yeah, I have to learn. Sorry, Cotizo. Go and insult your father. Okay, go and insult your father. You're blocked. Yeah. So again, you're not married, not 1 year, not 2 years. I've done this for 18 solid years, 18 years. Then I have to learn from you, from infants, how to talk. Just explain to me, what are you submitting? Mr. J, ask them, you talked about submission. What exactly are they submitting? What are you submitting? Nothing. They submit nothing. They submit nothing to a man. What are they submitting? What is it that they submit that doesn't benefit them more? Even these boys, these children now. This guy, and in Mamana, 5 and 6. 5.
Obey and be somehow funny, but obey him to the latter. Look at Abraham.
Sorry, I'm
Abraham
not
and Sarah.
Somebody say you can let human mind attack them from you if you're not married. If you're not married, what I can learn from you, maybe if you're a doctor, I can learn medicine from you. If you're an engineering doctor, you hold a doctorate in engineering, I can learn from you. But I'm not going to learn how to live life from you. I'm not going to learn how to live life from you. I'm not going to learn how to be a husband from you. I'm not going to learn marriage from you. The grandest delusion is that you people are lucky. You're very lucky that some people are spending their time to come and help you. When I was looking for a wife to marry 20-something years ago, 23 years ago, when I started looking for wives, I was looking for somebody to advise me. I was shopping for advice I couldn't find. Then you come on TikTok, you see people who spend their time to educate you, to tell you, look at what you need to expect. All you do is run insult. Why are we doing this? Because we've seen that many of your fathers didn't train you well. Your fathers failed. If your mother, an example to show that your father didn't raise you well is that you come on TikTok, you're insulting people who didn't insult you. That is an example. You insult elders. That is an example that your father failed. If you've ever been here, if you've ever been here from the comment section, sir, your son is 20. I can learn from you. Yes, yeah, there's something there to learn from you. But why would I learn from children who are not married? What am I learning from them? So many of you, your parents failed you. An example that your father failed you is that when you come here, somebody did not insult you, you start insulting the person. That's an insult that a sign to show that your father failed you. Your father failed you. And that is why, again, today, many parents are failing their children. Mommy, hungry. It's okay now. What is the problem? What do you want?
Let me just quickly answer somebody said I don't know what to submit to. One, you as a man should love your wife. Is it not what the person wants to hear from me? Love your wife. That love will cause her to be submissive. Is that what you want? I understand where you are going. So let me just give you that answer. When a wife loves you, when the husband loves the wife, so the woman should in return.
Exactly. That's what they want to say.
So both parties should understand themselves.
Exactly. That's how they want us to say it. You want us to say it the way you like it.
No man that does not love his wife that will bring the wife in abroad. Every man loves their wife. And the Bible said a man shall be the head, and why the woman is the neck. There's no way the neck and the head cannot work if they agree. The fact remains that women that you brought in abroad want to turn to the
somebody
head.
said, I don't go I didn't road the waka, they go house. That is not man.
So that's one thing.
Life is
that's
simple.
One thing.
If
they
you
want
decide to live it
to the head,
is a choice. Is a choice.
It's not possible. It's not working.
Whoever you want to get married
Men
to,
should
know
stand
the
up and
person,
say,
know yourself very well.
Enough,
And this thing work for us.
Enough is enough.
You get me? Some of all these signs, some of them suffering from their home, they already have the red flag from courtship. From when they were, some of them, boyfriend and girlfriend, they already seen most of all these things. They think maybe they can manage it.
Exactly.
By the time you enter the marriage properly, you know that most of all these things is not manageable. You will endure it. So if you know that from that courtship, you have seen some red signs that this thing, there's some red flag that this thing, I don't think
Mr. J, can I say something?
Brother, it's better
There's something I want to connect you with.
Look for somebody who cannot work with you, who will like you and encourage you and work things out with you. Don't go and because of that. I will manage it. You go manage our marriage forever.
Well, so Mr. J, simple thing. Do you know what that is killing our men?
Respect each other boundary. Respect let the love there be there genuinely.
Okay. Can I say something? Do you know one thing? The problem that some of men even that is facing in abroad now today are the result of broken home or wife trying to destroy them or make them to be depressed. One is that when a young guy traveled abroad and he has a girlfriend before, he will now come back and say that she's not in my statue again, that she's not beautiful. I have seen someone maybe in TikTok or in Facebook that is more beautiful than her. You didn't know this girl. You didn't know how that girl is behaving. You forget about the one you build up with, the one you grew up with. You understand? And you now just come back to Nigeria and marry that person. And yes, because you have documents, you decide to bring that woman. That is when most of them are treating men like shit, because these people didn't love you. They only just because they are hungry, because their parents failed and they couldn't provide for them. They just want to travel by all means. They will promise that they love you and they will die for you. When they come abroad, they felt that I can do whatever I want to do. That is when they start treating men like that. If you see a man that knows the wife that knows the wife's family and know the wife, mother and father and the way they behave, in abroad, we still have men that live with their wife happily, why even the wife are even more working bigger than them, and they still respect their husband, because watch a man that the father and the mother live together and the children will still behave good. Most of them will still behave good when they come to abroad, because they still have a father and mother that still tell them, hey, you have gone out of my house, you're not coming back, you must be with that man. Like 2003, when I met my wife, my father-in-law said, if the day they do your traditional marriage and you are not part of this family anymore, you are this family now. and you have to respect and honor that man. My daughter will be to 18 years, my first child. You understand? So, and I'm still happy living with my wife. But when I see all these things that is happening, I have a cousin that built everything. He met a woman in Nigeria, just traveled, met a woman and brought the woman. The woman is taking his house that he paid, finished many years. No, we should stop it. Men should be wise this time. If you even have property, change it in your name, put it in someone's name or your children's name, because that's what these women are grabbing. That's what is making them to love you or promising you heaven and earth. How can I die? I watched my father buried, and I pour sand on my father's grave. And if tomorrow, if I died, my children will not come there to. I will kill all of them.
Oh boy, TikTok will ban you. You need to manage your emotions as well.
You understand?
I beg, don't say that kind of a thing again. I beg. You can't say such things, yeah? But thank you so much for your submission. The Angel, you wanted to say something. P. Angel. Angel, are you there? Hello, Angel, unmute yourself. Guys, let's tap on the screen. Let's tap. Angel, are you in the box? Okay, let's move Angel. Is there any...
Something I wanted to add, is there someone else I want to speak?
Sorry, another person, let another person go.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to speak when given the time.
Noni, go ahead. Madam, hold on, let's go down the box. Let's go down
Okay, let me just be brief with what I want to say.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Noni. Yeah, go ahead, sir.
X, I stumbled upon the live stream where the other guy was throwing banter at you. Let me start with commending you with the way you handled it without saying any negative words. And I hardly come on live to talk, but what happened there pushed me. From there, I followed you here. This is my first time here. From there, because I came in when he was throwing banter. I was trying to find out what you did. But I remember you repeatedly asking the question, what did I do? The guy couldn't give. That's the reason I came here. I know you're going to talk about this wherever you go. But I said, I must find out what you did that guy was. But up till now, I haven't been able to find out anything like.
I said nothing.
No, you said it all. No, you don't need to defend yourself. I have taken my time. If I haven't found out what you did by now, I think you are exonerated from whatever it is. Then
I didn't say any, and again, he's not the owner of the platform. I never addressed him. I wasn't speaking to him. I asked the host. I asked the host for permission. Can I speak? Can I react to what you did say?
Repeatedly, you didn't do it once, not twice, not twice. Repeatedly, you were like saying, "Can you tell me what I did?" You say you know what you did. Okay, that aside, I'm a critical thinker. You understand? And I read between lines. Here, I'm also an advocate of what you're saying.
Do you think that the host was in support of him? Do you think so?
The host didn't say a word. He was like, I think he's giving you people a chance to. I didn't start with the thing.
Sorry, but do you remember that I called the host so many times? I pleaded with her.
She didn't say a thing, to the best of my knowledge.
So she was in agreement with what she did, and again, since she didn't do, I came back and blocked her.
The interpretation I'm giving the host action is that, okay, let you guys iron it out as men. I think the host is a lady.
Again, for me, I called her on a few times and said, can you... she allowed, because I didn't do anything to the boy. I didn't say anything to the boy. And the boy was
X, that case is settled already. If I am the judge, that case is settled already. To the best of my knowledge, you didn't do anything. Because if you did something, you're asking repeatedly, what did I do? He should have at least been able to say, look, or maybe, and I didn't hear you say any negative word. Even it is in this your life now that I'm beginning to see you being aggressive to a little, not too aggressive anyway. And to cut the story short, I think women should learn how to be a women, and men should learn how to be better men. And that's what I've been advocating, and I think it's in line with whatever you're saying. Then I want to beg you, the way you sound, I think you have to tone down a little bit, not much. Like, it's a humble plea, though. If you can tone down, because if a woman stumble into this live stream now, it's gonna give a wrong interpretation of your personality. He might think you are the kind of man that talk down on women, and these women, I know they do a lot of things wrong, men as well, but let's win each other with love. Preach with love. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
No, my brother, I'm even going to intensify my message by 10 times.
I know, please. No, I'm begging. I've already seen where you go.
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Sure, you can.
Does the lion beg permission from the antelope when he wants to eat it?
Nah.
Okay, it doesn't. So I'm going to be the man. X is good. X, in fact, no. My brother, you saw a very calm version of X today. Very, very calm version of X. Because my brother, do you know what was the problem, sir? That they were there discussing that children, that women were saying, even the boy that was, I don't want to call him names. If you watch, I never addressed him as a
yeah,
even the boy that was addressing me said, I hate Nigeria. I don't like Igbos. I don't want my children to learn Igbo language. I don't want to have anything to do with Nigeria. I don't want my children to have, it's of no use. I'm not going back there. And he even followed, and I wasn't even addressing him. I was addressing other women who were saying, no, my children are here. They are no longer going back to Nigeria. They will die here. My children will die here. I said, the question I asked that got them offended is, have you confirmed from your husband if that is his position that his children will not go back to Nigeria? That was the only question.
And she got triggered.
No. That was the point got triggered. They jumped in the first time, started saying, even me, my children are not going to go back to Nigeria. He said, you shouldn't be telling people that they should go back to. I said, my brother, you have your opinion. The respect is that you have your opinion. I have mine. I said, can you let me talk? They continued talking over me and kept quiet until the host has said, allow him to talk. I continued talking. And I know how I got them annoyed. Let me also say how I got them annoyed.
Okay, tell me.
Was that I said, every day we come here, we talk down on our country. We talk down on everything about us. Oh, women are being oppressed this, women are being oppressed that. I say, these people treating us the way they treat us. The reform government in the UK is coming to power on the basis of they want all of us deported. They want us, they don't want us. America, Trump is openly every day. If you watch how Trump continues to even portray Obama, that how he continues to portray Obama is even something that is of what. See what ICE is doing in America. Yeah, I said, please, guys, we are arming. We are arming ourselves. You know, we're arming these people against us. Please, let's stop this. I said, if your marriage breaks, understand that your marriage that broke did not break because of anything, that it is your character. Let's go and work on our characters and keep our marriages and stop coming here to weaponize our children, you know, because in the future, our children will be like the Caribbeans, the black British and black Americans who are now going all over the place. I even gave an example of a lady that came to my platform, right, in the morning yesterday. Every time you see them, they are talking about the motherland. Watch documentaries, the motherland. If you see them here, they're going to do DNA tests. Noske, thank you so much. They go to do DNA tests to find out where they come from. I said, these people want to, they've been here all the years. They've not been accepted. They're still looking for where they will call home. Steve Harvey, Jarul, many of them are doing ancestry tests to know where they come from. Even in my church, I see many of them, they do it. I say, understand what you're doing to your children, that in the next 2 or 3 generations, your children will be on social media asking for, my grandfather is this person. Does anybody know where they come from? That's all I said. My brother Boy jumped in. I didn't insult anybody. I didn't say nothing beyond what I just said now. Nothing beyond what I said now. That's all I said. Nothing beyond this. And that was why I was surprised at the insult, because I was wondering, what did I say to him? What did I do that warranted the insult? But again, like I said, the insults didn't touch me. It doesn't touch me. It doesn't affect me. I will continue to say the truth to power. Madam, if your marriage has broken, you're not a victim. And that's why I don't tell people go and heal. I don't tell people to go and heal. You're not a victim. You are a participant. You are a culprit. Anybody telling you to go and heal is not helping you. Yeah? Marriage breaks because two people couldn't manage each other. Lack of leadership and lack of followership. Marriages break because the two people, one person. Look, let me tell you, marriage sometimes there's something called, I talk about it here all the time, people don't listen. Foolishness. Foolish women stay married. Foolish men stay married. Eh? Those who know their rights so much. Those who know their rights. No, it's okay. Those who know their rights so much. It's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So those, it's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. What do you want? Those who know their rights, I'm going to stop. Those who know their rights so much do not stay married. Women who know their rights. If you take my phone.
Give her some attention, please. Give her some attention. They let me summarize, and then so another person can speak. I think you've said it all, and then I think I agree with everything you say. The only plea I am making to you is to tone down. That's just it. But as per your facts and points, I agree with you 100%. And women on their own, men on our own side, should look into our lives, see if we have shortcomings, then we amend it and make the family a better place. Man and woman complement each other. It's not a competition. Any woman that comes to make competition with man, I think she's on the wrong thing. And then a man shouldn't be in a competition with a woman. See, women, we are meant to love this woman.
I'm not going to talk like you. I'm not going to talk like you.
I know. See, I understand.
Sir, I am in my 50th year, so it's too late for you to advise me on how to talk.
No, I'm not advising you. I'm begging.
Hold on, sir. And at this age, I'm going to speak truth to power. I'm going to speak truth to power with vengeance, with annoyance, with alacrity, with impetus, with all seriousness. I'm going to speak truth to power. I will be unapologetic about. I'm not going to care about the emotions of a reckless bandit. I'm not going to care about the emotions of a reckless bandit, a reckless rebel. America doesn't beg bandits. America deals with them. So again, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to come here to talk to them because look at what they are doing to children. Look at what they are. Do you know that if our wives, do you know what if our wives were not good women? Do you know that these bandits would have destroyed our homes? They're all everywhere in the church, at the swimming pool, at the bus stop, everywhere your wife goes. These bandits are busy. They destroy their marriages. And they are all over the place on TikTok, running rampage to destroy more. I am here for you. I am here for you. And I'm going to be harsher than I was before, I've been before. Because I'm not going to, anywhere I see a bandit, I go into the box. And I'm going to challenge the bandit. And again, insult me, no problem. Anywhere I see you coming to destroy marriage or trying to weaponize young women not to get married, anywhere I see you, I'm going there to unleash venom on you. You will not be allowed a space to continue destroying homes. Do you know what they call married women who are wives? They call them pick me. These are knives. These are knives to their husbands. These people are knives. I'm not back. Get all the weak men to insult me, to record me and put on the internet. Get my Ebola, put it on the internet. Those things don't happen before. Not maybe the first person where Ebola will come on the internet. Not the way you go post about me in a way that happened before. I will be here. I will be here to challenge. Anywhere I see a bandit, I'll go there and I'll challenge the bandit. You are destroying marriages. My children go to school with your children. Your children go to smoke Igbo. Because there's no father in their lives. Your children go to do bad things because there's no father in their lives. They don't have a father raising them. They influence my own children and they influence other people's children. Because there's no father, there's no discipline. That is if you allow the father to become a visiting professor. And I say that a visiting professor of a father cannot graduate anybody to have first class. We are unapologetic about the work we do on TikTok. There is no name you call me that will stop what I'm doing. Governments have blackmailed me so many times. Who are you? Governments have blackmailed me. Who are you? Do you know who I am? Google me on YouTube. See me on different TV, go and look for this man on different TV stations. You think I'm a child? You're coming here to insult. Google this man. People know me from Abia State. A lot of people here know me. If I come now to talk in Abia, everywhere scatters. I'm a sought after person on the media space. Radio stations compete to get me to talk to them. You think who are you? Look at these children here. Many people know me. So Google me use my face, Google me on, I'm not going to tell you my name, but Google me. You see me on channels, Arise, and on different TV stations. Not be to go talk, not be. So seeing little children insult me on TikTok doesn't make anything. You know why I was even happy that boy was insulting me? Was that for at least I was doing something right. That I asked a question. Does the father know that you have made a decision that his lineage will be closed? Do you know how annoyed I am? Please. Do you know how annoyed I am? Please, guys. Do you know how annoyed I am to hear this? This was something I was preaching on this platform yesterday. Do you know how annoyed I am? That somebody is coming to tell a man, this is what we are facing, that our children will not get lost in this country. Do you know that many of us are regretting making this journey to this place? Do you know that I personally am regretting my journey to the UK? Yeah, when you come in initially, you get you renew your visa, you renew again, you get indefinite leave to remain. Ooh, you begin to jump up. You get passport. You now realize that passport means nothing. You realize that the passport means absolute nothing. The children you give birth here are sacrificed to the land. What our father has faced, you're facing them. Let me tell all the boys here, I released the video during the week, go and watch it. Your father, to you, your father will be a bad man. No, don't increase the volume again. Don't increase the volume. No, don't increase the volume. Don't increase the volume. No. Now go to the shelf. Take. Don't increase the volume. No, go to the shelf. It's okay. Lloyd, now come and take her to the park. You guys take her to the park. You take her to the park. Are you hungry? Has she eaten? Yeah, I think so. Now join your mom, Orilani. Where is the park? Go to the park.
It's only something I wanted to add.
So, sir, children are not coming home with us. They are white people. Unfortunately, you now understand. If you get to our age, you understand why all your uncles in the village that went to America, why their houses are forests now. This is what, if you get to my age, this is what you begin to think. That reality begins to sit on you. You begin to see it face to face. That your house in the village, do you know that the houses you built in Nigeria or Ghana, that your children will go there, ask somebody to sell them and collect money and bugger off? Do you know that? They'll put you in a care home. These women don't think about anything. The same way they don't think about their children when they are destroying their marriages. The same way they don't think about their children. It's all about their happiness. It's all about their how I feel. They don't care about their children. They care about nothing. They come out there, they make a mistake. The first man goes through them. The second one goes through them. The third one goes through them. The plumber comes, the plumber collects. The electrician comes, the guy that mows garden comes, collect. Then it becomes clear to him that she had good. It becomes clear to her that she had good. Now she begins to resent men. And she comes on TikTok, gathers a bunch of unfortunate people like her, and begin to and these men collect and dupe her and do all those things. We know them, we know their situations. So I'm not the cause of your problem. X is not the cause of your problem. What X is doing is to stop other women who want to make the foolish mistake you made, not to make the same mistake. That is what I'm doing here. Your pastor cannot do what I'm doing because your pastor is afraid of you not giving him tithe and all those things. I don't care. You gift me, fine. You don't gift me, it's okay. It will stop the message. They've made mistakes. They are bitter. Now, imagine my daughter has been coming to me. Do you think my wife is not at home? My wife is not at home. But sometimes, maybe mom is tired or sleeping. She has to come to me. I have to look after her. Now, do you know that the problem is that those people, they don't have anybody that the children go to. Cleaning, swimming, doctor's appointment, school teacher's appointment, PTA, dancing, ice skating, buying of football shoes, buying of dancing shoes, paying for school trip, paying for electricity, paying for mortgage, paying for everything. It's on them. That is why you see them. They didn't know. That is why when you see them here, they are depressed. That is why I pity them. When they come on TikTok, they are depressed. That is why you see them on TikTok every minute of, when they come, because they don't have any other thing. They've destroyed, they've ruined themselves. But as their nature is, they don't want to ruin them. They don't want to go down alone. They want to ruin more women. And we are here to tell you, no, we're not going to allow you. We're not going to allow you. Go and take your wrapper where you bathed. Go and take your towel where you bathed. No weaponization is allowed on this space. No. We see you there, we come there, we challenge you. Do you know what it means to have your own bowl every time? Every time you come and wiggle it, wear nightgown, come and wiggle around, show a man, dangle yourself, with an invitation to come and tender. The man will come and knock. Do you know they don't have anything like that? Ovulation comes, nobody. Nothing comes. They are depressed. But they don't want to. I'm not here, no nice words for them. They've made mistakes. So stop coming to TikTok. Come and tell us. I'm going to listen to you when you come on TikTok. Thank you, Sandra, to tell us how you contributed to the failure of your marriage. The moment you ask them, how did you contribute to the failure of your marriage? Thank you, Sandra, for blessing the platform. How did you contribute to the failure of your marriage? She says, I didn't do anything. You know immediately that she's a bandit. Konji is holding them there. Amazon all over the place. They are Amazon. Amazon cannot touch your nipple. It cannot. Amazon will not touch it. That is what they don't tell the other women. They don't tell the other women Amazon is not going to touch your nipple. Vibrator is not going to touch your nipple. It's not going to be walking inside there and touching nipple at the same time. Vibrator is not going to suck your nipple. No, it's not. It's not going to do that. They are depressed people. They come, oh no, you don't need a man. Preaching, selling expired drugs to other women on TikTok. I'm not going to allow you. You can hate me as much as you want. I don't insult any woman. I am against bandits destroying marriages. You see, I am against bandits destroying marriages. We don't beg bandits. We go after them. So you be a friend on TikTok. Anytime you come, you tell women, I made a mistake. I wasn't a respectful woman. Look at them. Do you hear them every day? Gather young ladies to tell them that their body is their body. Their body is their body. Your money is your money. Bunch of bandits. Your body is your body. You're telling a married woman. And this woman goes home. The husband wants to harvest her. The husband wants to harvest the farm. And she begins to say, my body, I'm not in the mood. Do that to me. The men they like is the men that will not say, do it to me 2 times. No woman born can do that to me 2 times. 2 times I'm outside. Because in the very first place, I don't owe you faithfulness. I owe you nothing like that. You have to work for it. Do it 2 times to me. That's the nonsense they come here to preach, to tell other women, your body is your body. Your body is your body. Your body is your body. Your money is your money. And to all those nonsense men coming here to discuss 50-50, if I see you again, what is 50-50? Every money your wife belongs to you. Everything she owns comes under you, under your control. Everything, 100%. There is no 50-50 marriage. Your wife is not your neck. My brother Uchenna, stop making that mistake. Nobody's your neck. She's your wife. You are the husband. She's not my neck. Nobody's my neck. So if I now decide to, I'm planning to marry a second wife. So if I decide to marry, are the two of them going to be controlling my neck? They're not my neck, my head. They're not my neck. They're my wives. So let's stop this nonsense of men coming to discuss 50-50, 30-30, 70-70. No, nothing like that. Every money your wife earns comes under your control. The same way her toto comes under your control is the same way everything that she had. Your wife does not provide. Your wife does not provide. Your wife does not provide. Your wife supports you. Your wife supports you. I just think that men need the orientation. And you need to stand up today before it becomes too late. Before your children begin to carry handbag. Your boys begin to carry handbag. Before your boys begin to carry handbag, you need to stand up. Many of you, and you know, there was a little girl from Togo who came here 2 days ago. I pitied her father. I pitied her. The father failed her. The father failed her massively. The father failed her. I asked this little girl, after she ran her mouth for some hours, I was asking her, who is the head of your family? He said, there is no head of the family in my house. There is not the head, there's no head of my father and my mother don't believe in. My father doesn't believe in traditional values. Now the problem is that she wants to marry an African man from what I can see. So that marriage is dead on arrival. And that is why I warn you. You see all these girls that were raised there. Please check if their fathers, before you marry a girl raised abroad, please ask a question. In fact, before you marry any woman, my dear brother, go and check if the father is actually the head of the family. They may be living together as co-wives, or the mother is the head of the family. Please go and check if the father is the head of the family, or if the father is a co-wife, the one they call partnership. Or go and check if the mother is the head of the family. I'm not talking about single mother homes. That's a different case altogether. But see, many homes, a father can still be in the house and still not be a father and still not be a husband. Many men today are wearing skate. They are wearing G-string. If you watch so many of our men, they are wearing G-string. They are wearing the one with tongue. The one with tongue. Many men are wearing G-string. Before you marry a girl or a boy, check that the father is the head of the family. Many men here on TikTok, Chocomil and all those things, are wearing G-string. They are wearing the size of their G-string, I don't know, extra large. With some of them have roses in front and by the side. Make sure that the man you're going to marry a daughter is a husband. Is a husband. Is a husband. Is the head of his home. Many men have failed. And if you wonder how your children will turn out, you should have watched that girl on my platform. I'm going to post the video. My brother, don't allow women to gaslight you. Oh, you're being authoritative. If you're not authoritative, what are you going to become? Oh, the way you speak, you know, you speak as if you're arrogant. If I don't speak arrogantly, how am I going to speak? Am I going to talk like a woman? Wake up. There's no 50-50. Your wife does not have her own money. The money she earns belongs to the family. You can decide to choose that money, to use that money to pay mortgage. You can say your own money will be used to pay mortgage. The money you earn will be used to pay mortgage. The money you earn will be used to pay mortgage. The money I earn, you will be used to build a house in the village. The money you earn will be used to build a house in the village. My brother, if she doesn't agree, she's not your wife. If she doesn't agree with you, if she doesn't agree with it, you are living with somebody's wife. If she doesn't agree with you, you are living with another man's wife. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. I repeat, if you tell your wife, your money will be the one we'll be using to pay mortgage and buy groceries in the house or pay house rent, and my own will be used to build a house in the village, or your own will be used to build a house in the village, and she says no, you are living with another man's wife. Prepare for that marriage breaking. That is a big sign that your marriage is going to break. That is a big sign. She never committed to you. Begin to have a plan B. Begin to have a plan B. Don't wait till you're my age to have a plan B. Begin to have it. Once your wife begins to tell you, my money is my money, my body is my body, begin to have a plan B immediately. You are living with another man's wife on a borrowed time. You are living with another man's wife. I repeat, once she doesn't believe that you can control every part of the home, once she believes that there are days when she will tell you, I'm not going to give you that, once she begins to put you on a timetable, once she begins to tell you, you cook today, I cook tomorrow, you lead today, I lead tomorrow, madam, my brother, you are living with another man's wife. Start planning for another wife, or begin to prepare for divorce. It's going to come at some point. It's going to come at some point. I land my plane. We are not, in fact, many of you, because I've calmed down, I'm now back to my message to liberate the men and liberate good women. Once she tells you, my body is my body, I have autonomy over my body, I have autonomy over the money I make, you're living with another man's wife. You should have visibility, complete visibility. If you have visibility, thank you, Obina. If you have visibility over every room in your house, over every cupboard in your house, why should you not have visibility over every bank account? Why should you not have oversight over every bank account in the home? Many of you are living with your enemies as wives. These are the signs that you need to know to understand that that person you're living with is not your wife. You are living with another man's wife. Begin to prepare for divorce. I'm not asking you to divorce her, but begin to understand that it's only a matter of time before she tells you that we have grown apart. I know many of you don't know how it starts. Understand that after some time, she will now tell you you're living with a competitor. Thank you, Enigma. Once she tells you my money is my money, once you don't know what your wife is earning, once your wife puts you on a timetable for knacking, once your wife begins to tell you cooking is a life skill, once your wife no longer cooks for you, you are living with another man's wife. It's only a matter of time before she leaves you. Before she leaves you. You're not married. You are not married. Welcome to X Church of Marriage, where we are. In fact, I thank that boy today for bringing out the energy, the normal energy in me. I didn't have the energy. But thank you, my dear brother, for bringing me back to life. Thank you for what you call the insult. You didn't touch me. I'm still who I am. I'm Trump. All those things don't bother me. What you say don't bother me. Let me repeat before another person jumps in. Once your wife tells you my money is my money, once you don't know how much your wife earns, once you don't have control, you cannot say, give directions, use your money to do this. Use your money to do this. Let's use your money to buy a house in Nigeria. Let's use the money and how much is in your account? Okay, give me 10. Let's buy a mortgage. Let's use it to buy a commercial building. Once she cannot give you that money. You don't know how much she earns. You don't have, as she's telling you, let's discuss percentage. You are living with another man's wife. Once she begins to put timetable to sex, on sex, you're living with another man's wife. Once she begins to tell you, you cook today, I cook tomorrow, you wash toilet today, we must make decisions together, you are living with another man's wife. Your journey, we see on a winter, begin to plan for divorce. I'm not asking you to divorce her, still leave her, but have a plan B. I rest my case. Let's stop on the screen. Let's stop. Support the live goals if you want to, if you can. Support the live goals as you're getting this deliverance on this Sabbath day of the Lord. I am unapologetic about liberating men and women here. That is what a job that must be done. That's a job that must be done. Again, bandit. No mercy for bandits. Why is nobody wanting to talk, please? Why is it that we're not talking?
Quick question, X. How often do you live stream? Do you have a time?
Every day. This is my job, but I do every day. My job is
what time?
We hold services every day, sir, from 12 o'clock. Maybe if I'm at work, or 5 p.m. This live stream works. Sometimes we stream for 16, 20, 24 hours. Because the job of liberating men and women from themselves is something that pastors have failed. That's why I don't like going to church anymore. Because I ask myself, what problems do the churches solve? And we pray for everything. What are you praying for? The truth, they don't say the truth. That a woman who does 50-50, who tells you 50-50, it's not your wife. This is not your wife. A woman who weaponizes her body to you is not your wife. You are living on with another man's wife on a borrowed time. A woman who no longer sees you as the head of the family, who abuses you, insults your parents, who talk what she says 10, it's not your wife. You are living with another man's wife. Once you don't have access to every part of your home, my brother, you are no longer, again, once you tell your wife no night out with girls, or I don't like this your friend and she still brings this person home, you are not living with your wife. Once you tell her no girls trip and she complains, you are living with another man's wife. The earlier you understand it and take action, men must stand up to be men. Now, why do I want it to be men? Because your children are watching. Your children are watching. Your children are watching you. Your children are watching. Children don't learn by what you tell them. Children learn by how you lead. And once a woman knows that you're, hey, mommy, have fun, daddy. What's the problem now? So you learn how to turn on the light. So once your children learn by observation. They see how to be. They see how I raise them. Although I correct them from time to time, they know the laws I put in the home. The children know who makes the laws in the home. I make the laws in the home. I set the standards that I expect from everybody. I have the final say in critical issues. I am the overall leader, the CEO of this home. Nobody comes close to me. What I say is what happens here. We don't negotiate. I will hear your opinion. I will hear your opinion in critical issues, but final decision making is my own. We don't decide together. And honestly, a woman who knows herself doesn't even get involved. Once she gives you her opinion, she walks away and allows you to make decisions. And to the kids, saying that his wife is PQ. You may not have the level of education she has. She's also a British citizen. But she knows what it takes to be a wife. She knows what it takes to be a wife. I don't come and say something and she says something else. If I call her, I want us to do something. She'll give me her opinion and say, okay, you get on with it. She goes your way. She goes her way and allows me to make the decision. And when she needs approval in certain things, she will come to me and ask for my approval. Approval. That is how marriage works. You know, it's strange to many of you because your father failed to be a father, to lead his home. So because your father failed doesn't mean that all of us will fail. I'm not going to fail. My duty is to show my children how my sons, how they to treat a woman with dignity, with respect. How to be a father to their children, a present father. It's only on TikTok that somebody who has broken her home. It's only on TikTok that divorcees are no longer, who have broken their homes, who are destroying children, will now want to tell me that that is managing a woman, that I am wrong and they are right. And you want me to accept it? No, I'm not going to accept nonsense for you to call me a good person. In our society, there's a reason Parents don't look, they say, oh, when you do something wrong, they ask you to go back. No. When your parents see that your behavior is bad, they will tell you to go back and beg your husband. Go and say sorry to your husband. Now we are just told, oh, whatever she does. No. We come to copy Western culture. Their technology is good, very good, very good. Infrastructure, very good. Everything, very good. Health, very good. Education, very good. But there's an area they have failed. They have failed in marriage. Yet somebody is so foolish enough to copy all their things and still copy their failures. I'm not going to copy their failures. We have done so well in marriage. And that is something we need to export everywhere we go. And I'm sure the Western world are willing to learn how Africans are able to manage marriages and keep their homes. You come here, you destroy your home. You don't care about your children. You just care about yourself. On the street of South London, every day they get unalived. In America, they get gunned down or they join gangs. They drop out of school. Thank you so much. They drop out of school. They become pregnant before the age of 16. Many of you at 16, your daughters are now wearing contraceptives. Many of you here, your daughters are now you've taken them to the doctors for contraceptives because you can no longer parent them. And you just want me to accept that bollock for you to be happy. You come here to preach it on TikTok, we ignore you. You're destroying children every day. A woman cannot parent children alone unless she's a widow. God gives her grace. And a widow does not weaponize children against their father. And that is why I released the video the other day. I was telling men, your father, you will realize that your father may not have been a bad man when you get married. You would realize that your father may not have been a bad man when you get married. You will understand who women are. Women have depth. Your mother, stop looking at your mother. My father will always tell me that the eyes of a lover never sees bad. Stop looking at your mother with the eyes of a lover. Be a man. Have independent thinking. Have independent thinking. Go and call your father today. If you're not speaking to your father, my brother, my sister, go and call your father. Marriage is deep. You don't know what happened between them. Go and call your father. Don't wait till he dies and you regret I didn't speak to him. Trim hive. Are you a bandit? Bandits have no space here. My mindset is not bad. The mindset is that you are one of those people destroying children in the Western world. You are one of those destroying children. We don't let you. You have no space. We're not going to let you to destroy children. You have no capacity as a single person to raise children. Children need both parents. Children need both parents. We are not going to allow you to come here in our society. We never had single mother homes. We never had things like that. All these things we are copying here now. In our society, no. Every woman was taken care of. We are not going to allow you to continue destroying children. What does a father bring to a marriage? A father brings order. A father brings structure. A father brings discipline. A father brings rules and regulations. A father brings standards. A father brings boundaries. A father brings core values, code of conduct, how we are going to behave in this family. A father brings stability. A father brings grit, determination. A father follows up. A father gives rules, and there are consequences when those rules are broken. The mother brings nurturing. The mother brings care. Because a mother nurtures and cares, because of affinity with the children, she cannot bring criticality. She cannot bring grit. She cannot bring discipline, that a father brings. You come on TikTok, you tell people, oh, we can raise children. My son is doing well. He just graduated. No. Can he keep a home? Where did he learn how to be a husband? Where did your daughter learn how to be a wife? No wonder most of you who come here to talk, after you package the next thing, my father and my mother, those of you who have broken your homes, before you know it, you don't know when it will come out. My father and my mother broke up when I was 3 years old. the cycle continues. And you want to come here to just for us to continue clapping for you. That is not true. Statistics show that children who grew up, if one of the spouses comes from a broken home, that the chance that the marriage will break is 67%. If both of them come from broken homes, the chance that the marriage will break is 133%. Why would we want to continue for you to give me coins or for you to give me heaven? I begin to lie to you that you can parent children on your own as a woman. You cannot. The difference between a widow and a divorced woman is that a widow doesn't weaponize her children.
Okay, I agree. Oh yeah.
Laws who will also be father figures today. A single mother weaponizes all the things she says. You're not going to go back to Nigeria. You don't have anything to do with your uncles. They are bad people. Your father is a bad people. Your father is a narcissist. Your father is a misogynist. A young man came to, oh, may God bless my soul. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, may God bless my soul. Father, thank you for the ministration. Thank you for the boldness to preach what these bandits, pulpit bandits that call themselves pastors will not preach. Pulpit bandits. A young man with dreadlocks came to my platform on Monday this week. He came to my platform. Now the language is, my father is Nigerian. I didn't grow up with my father. He began to tell us how, he said how single mothers will lead their children into criminality. He said it. Was anybody here that day? Was there anybody here that day? The guy stayed here till 5 a.m. with dreadlocks. Was there anybody here that day? Can anybody remember? On Monday, he was here from England. He began to tell us the story of how single mothers destroy their children. He said how he got into crimes and everything is that a single mother tells the children, don't let anybody stand up to anybody. Don't let anybody treat you differently. That make you believe that your father, you didn't grow up with your father. He said, don't let anybody make you believe that your father, because don't let him intimidate you. And he says that thing sends a message that once you just look at them like this, that you're looking at them because they didn't grow up with their father, and the next thing that they will attack you. And that the single mothers, when pressure comes on them, they begin to lash out, to begin to say bad things about your father, about their father. You're going to be as useless, or if anything happens, you're going to be as useless. If you're not careful, you're going to be as useless as your father. You're going to abandon his family, and they keep on weaponizing them without knowing about how they weaponize them. And that already they now begin to develop resentment for men, any man at all, and their father. The guy told, so I calmed down, asked him the question. He said, yes, he was telling us here. Nobody asked him a question. He began to say it. And this is what you're subjecting your children to. So you come here and expect us to clap for you that you broke your marriage. I'm broke the only family that your children know. I'm raising my own with my wife. Is my wife a perfect person? No. Am I a perfect person? Hell no. No way. I'm not a perfect person. Not in any chance, not by any stretch of the imagination. But my wife understands marriage, tolerates me. I tolerate her. You couldn't tolerate your own husband. You couldn't humble yourself. Your marriages are breaking in the Western world. Why are they breaking? Because can I tell you? Thank you, my brother. Because you no longer know your position as a wife. You're Lucifer. You want the position of God. That is why your marriage broke. You come here to talk about healing. You're not healing from anything. You are the culprit. You are not the victim. You don't need to like me. You see that, man? You people can call me all sorts of names you want to call me. It's not going to change the truth. I care for your children who you do not care about. I care about your kids who you don't care about. It's about your feelings every time. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. You talk about love language. What do you mean by love language? Where does it come from? You come here and use a foolish word called love that a Frenchman introduced. What is love? Tell me where it comes from. Can you tell me anywhere in the world that emotions have ruled the place? Your emotional feeling you call love. Because of that emotional feeling, you don't do your job. You refuse to do your job. You weaponize sex. You weaponize your husband doesn't know how much you earn. You don't cook. You don't clean the house. Your husband says what you say 10. Yet you come and say he doesn't love you. What is it to love there? Oh, he doesn't speak your love language. Love language, my uncle.
With your bad character, love language.
With your bad character. And now what is love language? Madam, go and do your job as a wife. Go and do your job. That's what you're supposed to do. When a man brings you in, he brought you as a helper. And when a helper does his job very well, he gets rewarded. Marriage is a work and reward system. Go and do your job and wait for your husband to reward you. Go and do your job and wait for your husband to reward you. You don't do anything for the man. You're talking about love language. Night date, touch of love, touch of flower. Like watching fish together, watching flower together. Who does all this nonsense when you don't do anything for me? Tell me the job you do in this world where you don't come to work and they pay you at the end of the month. Unless you're sick, you still need to get a doctor's appointment when it's after 1 week. I need to go and open the car door for you. Did you have window in your hand? Did you have stroke? Did you have stroke? I need to turn around, make motor hit me, make I open door for you. Did you have stroke? We copy every nonsense. You don't do your job. It doesn't pluck you flower. My dear, go inside the bush and pluck flower for yourself. Go and pluck flower. Go inside the bush. Go around where you live, you will see there are bushes around. Go and pluck flower for yourself. You don't do your job and you don't respect the man, yet he has to, when he comes back from work, he goes and plucks flower for you. He didn't buy you a flower on your birthday. He didn't remember my birthday. He's not caring. He's not gentle. Whenever they are talking about a kind man now, a kind man is a man who allows them to impose their leadership on him. That's a kind man. I want a kind man. Wait for me to buy you flower. If you're hungry of flower, see the bush. Like in front of my house now, there's a little bush. Go and pluck flower. Go and pluck flower for yourself. I can, yes, if I see that you need flowers, yeah, you're my wife, you need flowers, you like them, I can go and buy you flowers, no problem. I can get you flowers. But you must be doing your job. At what job are you at? Tell me the job you do in the world. Sorry, Mr. T, mute. Now let me finish. I'm on a sermon, please. Mr. T, sir, mute. Now mute. Sorry. Tell me the job that you do in this world where they pay you bonus without an appraisal. They appraise you. They see that you have exceeded the requirements of the job. I'm going to give you common sense that you lack, which is so that you stop destroying your marriage. Tell me the job you do in this world where they pay you bonus without you exceeding the requirements of the job, exceeding the requirements of your job. Please explain it to me. Any job in this world where you have to be paid bonus when you didn't exceed the requirements of the job. You don't cook for the man. You don't give him sex. He doesn't see the money you make. You do nothing for him. You don't wash his clothes. Even when you cook, you tell him it's in the kitchen. It's in the fridge. Please explain to me how he's going to buy you flour. Love is the ambience created. Ambience created when you do your job. The ambience created when you do your job. I don't reward failure. That is why I don't believe in emotional love. I don't do love. You do your job, I reward you. You don't do your job, I'm not rewarding you. You see, if you listen to me carefully and leave your emotions in check, in turn, you are going to do better in your marriage. You're going to go back home and become a wife to your husband. Do you know, my sister, that many of you are knives to the men you live with? You are capital KNIFE, knives to your husbands. He's living with an enemy who wants to keep his children in the UK. Not remembering that this man comes from somewhere. You're coming on TikTok to discuss building a house in the village. Should a man build a house in the village as a woman? And foolish men gather around you to discuss such things. Foolish men come around your platforms to discuss such things. Not knowing that men have become so weak to join women in committing abominations. Arrow. Should a man build a house in the village? One day you'll be asking me, should I call my mother? Should I send money to my mother? Should I go to my brother's village? Should I go to my village? Because that's where it's getting to. The madness has gone so deep. The madness has gone so deep. And men look at that boy insulting me for these things. Again, if you watch that boy, I tell you, that boy was raised by a single mother. That boy was raised by a single mother. You see the boy that was insulting me? Go and check this thing I said. That boy does not know his father. That boy does not know the father. Now me they tell you. Let him prove it. He doesn't know his father. No man who knows his father, who a father raised, will come on TikTok and be calling people names who didn't insult him or say anything to him. He'd go and watch all the men who are running mad on TikTok, doing emotional. Now, to those of them, let me say this and shut up. You know, when I don't listen to the nonsense of men telling me you don't respect women. I don't listen to that nonsense. You know why? Most of the people telling me that you don't respect women don't have a wife. Lloyd! Okay, so most of them telling me about respecting women don't have a wife at home. Yeah. Has Fulham scored? No. So come and put this. Let me watch TV, please. Has Fulham? Sorry. Most of them telling me about respecting women don't have wives. No. They don't have wives. I've kept a wife. That's my kids here. Yeah, these are my kids for 18 years. I'm with their mother. Yet somebody who has divorced a woman, somebody who cannot keep. Okay, 1-0. Is it Arsenal winning?
Wait, you have your headphones on?
No.
So I heard it like. I'm sorry. I heard the noise.
Somebody who doesn't have a wife and is telling a man who has kept a woman, for 18 years, one woman for 18 years, that don't respect women. I beg. Another person have the floor, please. Oh, Arsenal. Somebody can have the floor, please.
Where is
X?
Listen.
Honestly, listening to you is addictive. Honestly, because I couldn't help but keep listening. You're preaching undiluted truths that so many of us are shying away from saying. I have to tell you the truth, and
I've been listening to you for some time now, and I haven't found one lie. Even though I want to come against the way you talk, but the truth needs to be said. Like, if that's the only way you have to say the truth, let it be. The truth must be said, and it's sinking. Honestly, it's sinking. And
thank you.
That is all I have to say. Keep on the good work, and then on another thing, it would be nice if there is some shortcoming you find in men, still touch it a little bit. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm saying. Men need to stand up and become husbands. Men need to stand up and become fathers. Men need to stand up and make laws in their homes. Men need to stand up and make laws in their homes. Take over the control of their families. Lead with respect. Lead with dignity. Be the supreme leaders in their homes. control the dynamics of their homes, decide what happens in their homes. Men need to stand up and be counted. Men do not need to continue simping. God himself could not please a woman. God could not please Eve. She was given the biblical God. The biblical God gave her all the whole of Eden. She couldn't please him. She still went to ask why was it that she was not created the same way Adam was created. You can't satisfy a woman. Do for me, I don't owe you loyalty. I will create the enabling environment for you to find happiness. Your happiness is not my duty. You can still do everything in the world and she will still be unhappy. So mine is to create this enabling environment. I'll be a father to my children. I'll do whatever I am supposed to do. But I will not in any time. I will not at any time bother myself about the emotions of a woman in making critical decisions. Yes, I care about what she says, how she feels, but so far as the goal of the family is concerned, men have to be ruthless about creating an environment so that your kids will grow up to become responsible adults. That's all.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead,
okay. Fine, I'll be following everything, but there are ways to we can see balance this.
So I don't do balance. I don't do balance, sir. Please preach your own.
Let me talk, sir, because sorry, sir, I understand where you are going. But these single women, single ladies, you are saying, bringing up children that are problem. These single women, when they bring these children up, those children will become problem to their homes too. You get me? So when we're talking like this now, let's assume now these single women, not all, some that didn't bring up their children well. These children will become adult and they will still give birth to children, and those children will become problem. So most times, if we are to balance this too, men too have their own part to play. I understand women they build, but the men too have their own part to play.
Please, sir, what part do men have to play?
Yes, sir. When I say what part to play, we all know too that men sometimes their behavior need to be controlled. Based on one, when they are not properly brought up from a good home, they will become problem to the society and to their families too.
Okay,
now,
let me
at the same time, who brought them up? Still the same single mother that brought them up.
Yes, that's why.
It's a repetitive something that is going on. And Mr. X has just said it. We need to step up and be the man and keep the rules, keep the home, be in charge. What are you talking about, sir?
So the men too have their own role too to play very well.
Mr. James, I want to ask you a question. When you said the children will not be an issue, so if a woman do not have children, we don't have to bother, right? There will not be any problem, right?
No, you didn't get me. What I'm saying.
I want to. There's something I want you to understand.
A product of a failed home.
Yes, a product of a single mother.
To a young mother will become problem to their wife.
A problem to the society because when he get married, he will still break his home. So I'm asking you now. So if this single mother, this woman did not have children, there will not be any problem, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if she did not have children and she was with a man and she becomes single around without having children, there will not be any problem. Good. That's what we agree on now. So I'm now wondering, I want to ask you, who is holding this key to what make children happen? Who is holding it?
Now that is where we are saying the men too.
No, sir. Who was the key to make sure a woman can have a child? Apart from the man putting it there, who makes it happen? If a woman refuses to, will it happen?
No.
Okay. So you see, the responsibility of a woman is different when it comes to this. Most of these ladies, they already know when they meet some of these men that they are not ready to submit to. You understand? And they still get pregnant and break their home and bring a child that will come and get to marry my daughter tomorrow and break the home again.
That is where I'm going.
You get me? So why don't she just look for somebody that fits her, that matches her energy that she's going to get married to? You get me?
Yes. We are still saying the same thing because one, the product of the failed home, cause a problem to the society. You get me now? So, because those men, those boys will become men tomorrow, and they'll become a bad father. Become a bad father. You get me too? So most of all these things, yeah, one, the men should take control of their homes, be in charge. And the women too, they should be loyal. Let me put the word loyal. They should be loyal.
No, Mr. J. If you see the scenario, our community as black, as Africans outside the country, mostly Nigerians, if you see the scenario and you look at what is happening, and this pandemic of single mothers is a pandemic. And it's like Corona. This pandemic of single mothers everywhere. What do you think is the cause? Okay, before you go on, because I'll ask you that question. Before you go on, let me just give you little from the ones I've seen. You understand? Outside. I've seen ladies who are getting to age where they will not have children again and they are giving birth. I've seen the ones that just wanted to, they say they are these ones, they say it openly on TikTok at times. They say they are bored. They just wanted to have child. You understand? Why I've seen the one who know that these men, they look good, but they are not for one woman. Every woman wants them. And they will still go ahead and marry that camera and become single. You understand? So far so good. From everything I've seen, these women are the people making themselves. Most of them, they are the people doing this single mother thing because they want to benefit from it.
They are bringing children that will become problems.
You understand? So how will I now be blaming the man? You are the person that is with the kid as a woman. There's a man that wants to come to you, that will come to you. If you cannot control it, why will I go and blame a man? I will talk to my sister, for instance, if she's the person that is not sure. I will not start telling every man passing, because if she does not encourage it, it will not happen. I don't know if you understand me. So, but for instance, if two people break their marriage, you have to hold two people responsible.
Yes.
At that point, Mr. X did not say only the woman is held responsible. No. But we don't see men come here and shout. The people who see that are preaching this, there is one preaching message. The message she's preaching, I'll mention her name. My name is Iseri. She's preaching messages that married women should have side dude. She said that this woman was shouting power. And I saw my friend's wife there. They were shouting power.
Mario, no vex. Mario, 3 days ago, on Tuesday, a man came here to this platform. People come here on their own. A man said that his marriage broke. That the wife he brought the wife to TikTok. The wife started going to a serious platform. And it became their member. That he warned her, please stay away from this place. That the woman refused. That the wife continued listening to the message of, oh, just leave your husband. Just leave your husband. We are going to give you men. That the wife left, abandoned a massive business he opened for her. A man came to my platform on Tuesday. Did anybody notice that? Power. She said the wife left the marriage, left the business he opened for her. A man came here on Tuesday that the wife left, and even left a massive salon. The guy is a car dealer.
Just imagine.
Car dealer. Left their 2 children. Okay, somebody said I was here.
Yeah. And they will shout power. And that is something to eliminate. That is something to encourage. I just pray that you meet your matches. That's all I say. A long time ago, we hear stories. You hear a story that a man just wake up and buy himself and buy his wife and buy all the children. You know why it happens. We hear those stories every day. I wish you get exactly your match. That's what I pray for everybody. If you're a woman and you are planning,
Mario, please,
Mr. X, you are a role model for you to majority of the men out here. You are preaching what majority of us has left behind. Trust me, most people will come here tell you, oh, I knew somebody something happens to. They are talking about their stories, things they are dealing with, and they are not bold enough to rectify those problems at all. You've opened a lot of doors.
No accountability.
A lot of doors.
Mario, please, this question is, I think it's for you. I just want to ask based on the single mother discussion.
No, we're
not discussing about single mother. We just brought that part.
Yes, I also want to. I think I want to learn something from this. Also to know that there is an alternative. There is a lot of reasons why these our girls they got pregnant and they start becoming single mothers, like in a situation by force, you knock them by force. So now my question is, in a situation that a man force a woman by force, should we advise that person to terminate the child?
Mr. Ken, that situation, they are rare. They are rare. All those things you are talking about are rare. Where you see a woman that is pregnant because she was, it is very rare. You understand? So that's a decision.
And you know that
it's a decision if she wants to or not.
And do you know that men is also the one giving those single mothers pregnant?
I said it already. I said, who is holding key to it? Who is the key holder when it comes to sex? It's the woman now. Without permission, will it be possible? Let's say, okay, if at all, let's say below 90% or 10% will be the one they say break an entry. But the main thing is they willingly do it. You understand? So if she's closing it, will that happen? It should happen.
Yeah, when they remove the brand. Yeah.
All I know, or what I know is at this point, we need to stand up as a man, hold the ground, stop accepting what is not. Everybody is looking into the Western world. We are not from the Western world. Take it or you leave it. The world is changing.
It's only people from our states that travel to Canada. The next thing you see Canada flag beside their name. You understand? If they travel to Germany, they put Germany flag beside their name. They want to behave like white man. They forget that their duty as wife. They beginning to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you. There's no food for your husband to eat. And you want me to agree that is love. You're not doing your duty as a wife.
Greediness. Just want to take it, want to have everything alone to themselves. Want to get everything alone to themselves. So that you come and just be like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? No, you're a man. Stand your ground. Run your home.
There's a feedback. You can hear.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
So most times, if when I saw Mr. X there, I was disappointed. But I've been to many platforms where I've seen him talking and challenging these people with these ideas. Because if they are preaching it and nobody is telling them this is not right, I think some people would think they are making sense or they are saying the right thing. But I guess the very minute Mr. X says in, there's somebody that was thinking, will not say, okay, maybe these things these women are saying is not correct, or these things these people are saying is not correct. They will not see reason. So somebody have to preach this message every time. It's not like all of us, we all cannot do the same thing, but we can still come here and say, oh, we support you. This is the right way to do it. You understand? Me, I will not. As I said, I saw my friend's wife in a platform where they are saying, you can have a side guy, you can do this, and the person that is telling you married woman, if you are not stupid, the person is not even married. She's not even married. You don't know that means you love company, and you foolishly and you say power. She's telling you how to collect money from men, and you're thinking how to break your marriage. Go up. If you come outside, we are outside. There are a lot of men waiting for you. Some of us want to come to a woman's place, before we finally come home and sleep. You understand me? People, they are ready. They are ready for you. They will give you plenty. You will even get some other children if you want outside. Since that is the kind of life most of you want to live, to feel that if you become single as a single mother, or rather, if you become single and you're not married, you'll be free. You can fly like a bird. We'll see how you fly like a bird. The only reasons why some of us are saying, no, this is not possible. This is a wrong way of living your life, is because that you will not bring children into this world. That will not give our children's problem. We are raising our children well. You bring them, and they will affect our children's life. Then that somebody that will not want to break his marriage will not break his marriage because of the influence that you have given to your child. That is why most people are against this your lifestyle. If they make a community for you people, if they make one big community for you people, we will not be bothered. Let them lock all of you there. If somebody else wants to talk, they can talk.
Oh, bele, oh. Blood of Zachariah, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Ooh. God, I beg, oh, God, I beg, oh, God, I beg, oh. Ah! All right. If you can hear me, please drop a one real quick. Drop a one if you can hear me. Jesus Christ, where do I even start with all these Gbasgbos now? God help me. Please drop a one if you can hear me. I just want to ask one question real quick. All right, Sister Janet. Sister Janet, if I tell you what I'm working on, you will ask me to come and pay royalty. You will say, Uncle Ben, I want my royalty. But don't worry, I'm cooking something. And shortly, everybody will see what I'm cooking. Sister Janet, you have created Wahala. With that, your statement, that Nigerian men are chaotic. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Lucy, don't start. Oh. Lucy is asking me, Yubi, where do you find all this rather that men from? Lucy, don't start, please. Now, as soon as I go TikTok, now I myself, I can't go TikTok where I go see Uncle. So please, nobody should come for me. Okay? You all know I've not done this before. It's because I was gonna take my daughter. My daughter have a job interview, so we're gonna go to the job interview. But you know, girls now, so she was taking time to shower, do her makeup, everything. So I'm like, okay, while I'm waiting for this girl, let me just check what's going on. I asked my girls if there is any topic we can discuss today, since it's my weekend off. And my girls, all the topic they were sending to me, most of them are politics, very dark man, and the like. So I'm like, look. Right now, our platform have moved beyond talking about very dark man, Showore, and all of that. I say we have to come up with something really intelligent and stuff like that. So while I was waiting for my daughter, I hop on TikTok, and that's when this uncle showed up on my timeline. And the moment I heard him talking, I'm like, wait, am I hearing this uncle very well? Now I say, no. Only me no go through this trauma of listening to this uncle. I say, what I'm gonna do is I will stream his TikTok live to our channel. I want to see what our community will say about his take. So that's why I was just streaming it. And while I was streaming it, I took my daughter to her interview. We took like almost 1 hour, and we were back. So all the while I was listening. And when I come back now, I can't listen to waiting or could they talk. That's why I asked you, my sister, to help me at least highlight everything he says so we can have our own conversation. Hey, Sisi, I see you. What's up, mommy? So what I want to ask is this. Should I end this live, then set up our own regular show, and then we can come back to discuss all of the issues Egbon has raised? And in case you don't know, how many I even take notes of? The first one is 8 points. The second one is 7 points. Then I have extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Extra 6 points. So everything comes down to about 21 points. So let's quickly decide what we're going to do. Should I end this live? Because I don't want to mix it together. Should I end this live, then set up the other live for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then we come back and walk through everything he has said? Because I won't lie to you, this uncle, Jesus Christ. Is this what people listen to on TikTok? I just want to know, Neil, is this how TikTok works? Please, if you want us to set up a different live show, drop a one in the chat. So I'll go to my studio and then I will drop the link with our phone number. People can call in and address it. And the topic I want to set the show up under is this. Drop a one if you want us to have a different show from this. So the topic will be men listening to this. Okay, men, listen to this TikTok uncle at your own risk. Gbasgbos on TikTok. So that would be the topic. Okay, Sisi say we should set up different life. Okay, Sister Janet, Auntie Grace, Labuki, my lovely sister, Sister Folakemi, Okay, Sister Janet. All right, Dupsin. All right, let me end this live show. Then I will set up the second one. 21 points. Blood of Zachariah. Is this what people are listening to on TikTok? I told you I don't go to TikTok. TikTok is so toxic. Jesus. So that will be the topic for the next show. Men, listen to this TikTok uncle at your own risk. Gbasgbos on TikTok. And thank you for Heart Me. It seems Heart Me really know this man well. Heart Me out or Hear Me Out. Thank you, Hear Me Out. You really know this man very well. Hear Me Out said he worked in oil and gas in Aberdeen. Oh my God. In fact, I'm going to end the show now. Sister Kudirat, why you did do like this now? Make I go call my lawyer. Where our lawyers? I need to sue Sister Kudi. Why you go say the man look like me? This man doesn't look like me. Oh. I'm a black man. He's a red man. Oh, I beg. Hey, Gbasgbos. He doesn't look like me at all. Oh, oh, Sister Janet, you and him have got into it before? Oh, I can tell. He would have made a different show on you because I know your take will be super against him, and this uncle don't seem like somebody who will back down. Whew. All right. Let me quickly set up the other show. We'll be back in about 20 to 25 minutes, okay? Thank you, everybody.
You are watching Trending Blogs with UB.
Yeah. You be in the building. Hey. Vibe with Uncle Bino. Let's go. Now happy hour things, you know. Hang out with you, babe. It's our vibe tonight. Hey. Laugh and learn. We're shining bright. Oh yeah. You be stories, life lessons time. Hey. On the Uncle Beno show, everything feels right. From the streets to the world, we talk real talk. Vibes on the beat make the whole place rock. Happy hour flow with smiles non-stop. Sip and chill with you, be the energy on top. You be stories dropping them every day. Wisdom for life, the African way. From the grind to the glory, hear what we say. Tune in now, don't hang out with you, be. It's a vibe tonight. Hey, laugh and learn, we're shining bright. Oh yeah, you be stories, life lessons time. On the Uncle Beno show, everything feels right. Trying to sit that circle, oh what a scene. CC Inca, honey baby, and I be so clean. Talk love, talk life, talk dream supreme. Empowerment vibes, like a royal queen team. Apollo Sunday school when the beat gets low. A moment of reflection, let the spirit flow. Men of God speaking wisdom, you should know. Faith and vibes on the Uncle Beno show. Hang out with you, be. Come catch that light. Oh yeah, you be stories, keep your heart so bright. Yeah. Join the sister circle, feel that fire. Oh yeah, Sunday school for your soul so right. You be nation, we rise together. Love and vibe forever. Uncle Beno show. Yeah, we outside.
You are watching Trending Blogs with UB.